Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, 9 months ago, James, he sent me a box of rocks. In that box, there was a bunch of geodes. Now, these geodes can be, well, they can be very, very cool on the inside. They can also, they can look more like, let's grab one of these guys. These geodes, they can look like this, which is amazing. They can also be entirely solid on the inside, just like this. So, rather than having a jar of these sitting around just looking at me, I think it's time to give them all a cut, see what we can come up with. I mean, you can see right there, I think this guy's going to just pop off. Nope. We're going to fire up the high-tech diamond saw and, the water trim saw. We'll give these a cut. Now, I know some people prefer breaking their geodes with like a hand sledge and a chisel. That's not what I'm going to be doing here. To each their own, right? I want them cut. So we're going to cut them and see what's going on inside these guys. Got this weird little double. I think we're gonna cut right through just like that. Alright, let's see what we have here. Ooh, I like that one. Well, I got all the little ones cut. We gotta deal with those big ones, though. So these three right here are too big for the trim saw, and I don't have my 10-inch trim saw, well, restored and operational. So the only option is to give these a crack. I think I'm going to hold off on the double, and I'll let Sarah give these ones over here a crack. And you also don't want to put these in the oil saw. So, yeah, that leaves us with a hammer and chisel. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's really pretty. I like that.
You don't know where they're from or anything?
I should have looked. James sent them in 9 months ago.
Yeah.
I want to say they're from Kentucky. That's a good question.
That's cool.
So that one felt a little hollow. That one feels a little more solid.
Oh, wow.
Let's move this good stuff out of the way here. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, yeah, you can really see how much more solid that one is. Very cool. So I do have some plans for these. You know, when you have a broken geode like this, you can put a nice rock right in the center, and it makes for a nice little display. Well, I think let's go and look at the ones that we cut. Look at that. That is so pretty. So, like I was saying, you know, you can do stuff like take a polished rock, you can set it in there, kind of maximize some of your space on the display. I think it looks pretty good. You know, everybody gets their own opinion on this stuff, right? So we'll be doing that with the two that we broke. Let's look at the ones that I cut. They're very unassuming on the outside, you know? There's that nice double. Of course, these are still wet. Very cool. There's almost too many here to show you. A couple of them were entirely solid. That's the way that goes. They're still pretty, and I'm sure they would take a really nice polish. Here's another one that's solid. We did have one casualty, kind of. This little guy broke, but it still left me with a really nice little half. So enjoy that one. I'm not gonna, you know, there's a lot to show here, isn't there? This has this brown stuff in it. I'm not sure what this is. To be totally honest, you know, my knowledge of geodes is pretty limited. I mean, I obviously get the basics, but you know, there's people out there that know a whole lot about geodes. Would probably be able to tell you exactly where these guys came from. Look at that with that crystallization inside there. But yeah, I'm not that person. You know, I could talk your ear off about some basalt. You know, here's another one that's kind of on the solid side, but I think I'm gonna have to try giving some of these a polish. See how they polish up. I feel like some of them that are on the more solid side, like this, could take a really good polish. Whereas, you know, this, although it's interesting, well, there's not a whole lot there to polish up, right? Some of these, they have this white stuff in them. I'm not too sure what exactly is happening with that. Only a couple more to show you. I think this could be a good candidate for polishing that outer edge. Maybe similarly, this one. Very cool. I like the little ones. I don't know what it is. You know, like things like thunder eggs, little agates. I mean, they just look so, well, they're so cute, right? Like, it's such a nice little thing. I mean, everybody wants to go for giant whatever, but I think you can certainly have smaller geodes, smaller agates, smaller whatever, and certainly appreciate some of the finer details in them. You know, last one here. Last one. I mean, I've certainly cut some smaller thunder eggs that are awesome on the inside. So, you know, it's not exclusively only big stuff will have that fine like fortification or details to it. So, yeah, thanks for coming by, hanging out with me in the shop. You know, doing some cutting. It's always fun to see what's going on inside some of this stuff. And I still have this big one right here that I'm going to hold on to until I get that 10-inch saw up and running. Thank you so much for watching my entire video. If you like the content that I'm producing here on this channel and you want to support the content even further, you can do so by becoming a channel member by hitting the join button down below. The membership comes with a growing library of exclusive videos and just great other extra content. So just follow the links down below and I will see you on the next video.